dawn is breaking bright. From the shadows we sail through the endless night. Hand to hand we pull the line so tight. Together we rise in the morning light. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships, me lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. Dedication strong as the oceans roar. Progress calls us to the distant shore. Never surrender, we push evermore. Into the sunrise, what we're fighting for. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships, we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. By God, we'll have our memes again, laughing free under the sun's warm grin, helping each other, kin to kin. This is our time, and we're gonna win. Oh, rising tide lifts all ships, we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. Taking it back from the stormy sea. Forward we march, wild and free. A bright future gleams for you and me. Glorious days, our victory. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships, we lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we win at last. Below me, hearties, the dawn is breaking bright. From the shadows we sail through the endless night. Hand to hand we pull the line so tight. Together we rise in the morning light. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships, me lads, with joy in our hearts and the wind at our backs. We're building something great, no turning back. Rising tide, we're on the attack. Dedication strong as the oceans roar. Progress calls us to the distant shore. Never surrender, we push evermore. Into the sunrise, what we're fighting.
Oh shoot. That's fine. We got the double here. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? And what's this about not doing racism? I thought I trained you better than that, man. I thought I trained you better than that. You're disappointing me here. Yeah. How we doing? So yeah, we got the new thing here, as you can see. I still have to do a lot of work on it. It's rough, but I'm liking it. It's pretty cool. All the racism? No. 9. See. Okay. Let's pop that out too, actually, so I can do some things and stuff. Yeah. Renegade, you know what you did, by the way. But yeah, anyway, it's as you can see, it's not 100%. That's my fault. That's Video Gens and everything, but I'm fairly happy with it. Yeah, there's the idle, there's the speaking. Wait. Yeah, okay, good. I am talking. I was like, wait. And then I do have a couple emotes. I haven't set up all of them yet. I I have, and yes, I know it's the wrong hand. It genned incorrectly. I have to, like I said, I need to basically rebuild the whole thing. It's just proof of concept. Cloning arms. Yeah, I know. I don't know why that is. It's about like when it transfers or something. There's some glitchiness. It's weird. The video itself is fine, but there's like when it shifts states, it does do a little weird stuff like that. I will have to figure that out. But yeah, I have the Shaloot. It's just cool that you can do that though. Like it's just cool. I want that. I'll do a type 2 emote on that one so I can talk while saluting. Uh and then I've got that one's not set up yet. I have, of course, and this one's super janky too. I need to fix the states on this, but it's pretty cool. Of course, as one does. But yeah, the talking animations on this are not great. It shifts too regularly. Like it shifts back to there too much. I need to work more on the idle animations there. The starting frame one, I shouldn't have leaned in on the finger point so much. That's causing part of the problems there. Is this adventure? Yeah. Yep. Not the newest version though. About a day behind, I think. Very nicely done. Yeah, again, it needs a lot more work, but you can do cool stuff. And I set up sub animations. This one is also janky, but you can. Yeah, see, too much zoom. But yeah, you can grab this and combine memes. You can combine memes. But it misread that one too, but that's pretty fun. What kind? What kind are you? Then you can put the gun away. I'll do some fire stuff as well, but yeah. But yeah, again, this animation doesn't work really well. We'll have to fix that, or I just keep the shades on. But again, the talking animation on this one isn't great because it resets too much. So yeah, I'll stop that. Again, this was just whipped together. But yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool what you can do. And again, I've got another one genning, which I hope turns out well, and we can put that in there live if we want. And this one I'm super happy with. This one's really silly. This one's just really silly. Um, uh, it's a great proof of concept. Definitely looks flexible. It's so good. Again, like all the issues are on my gens, not the software itself. Danger 5, yep. Yeah, so anyway, there we go. Proof of concept. I will fix it up later. Oh, by the way, I just as an off comment, I don't suggest people get mauled by dogs, by the way. Just throwing that out there for anyone who's considering it. It's not fun. That's an idle animation. Oh, that's a good point. You could use that as like an AFK thing too. I should have it looping instead of a single thing. Like again, you can just sounds like a bad idea. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot I can do here. It's really cool. Anyway, uh I think we'll stick with it even though it's not perfect. You'll leave Pitbull's owners alone. Yes, yes, you got to gen all the animations, and you have to learn what works and what doesn't, which is fairly self-explanatory. But again, like even just my talking animation here wasn't great because even though I prompted for static camera, you can see that it's zooming in and out a little bit. Oh, no comment. Just dogs fought each other. I got in the middle, and thankfully, it's bad, but could have been worse. I will recover, and I'll be fine. But yeah, it kind of sucks. And I'm like almost one-handed for a while. Okay. Yep. All right. Do we show off on stream what the heck Renegade did to us? Do we do that? Yeah. You got bit in the ass by Doberman when you were a kid? Learned that lesson early? Damn. Their prayer. I'll be fine, thank you. Let's see. What do we do here? God, there were a lot of Quangos to fight today too. Um. Oh man, yeah, I had fun on Twitter today. Honestly, we were going a little nutty, and people were going nutty too. Uh, That'll do. Eye patch, yeah, not really. Do. All right, we can just pull this over here. But yeah, another great thing about this program, Quango wrangling, yeah. I shot a coyote in your pajamas once. Don't know how he got in your pajamas. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, this program is so fucking lightweight. It's amazing because it uses WebMs instead of GIFs. Yeah, I don't know what's with the warping though. It's very weird. Is that the end of? Yeah, no, because it's duplicating. It's not warping. I don't get it. What are you? What are you? Okay, that's fine. But yeah, anyway, gifts were too heavy, kept breaking streams. Yeah, man. Dude, I I wasn't even streaming. I had OBS open to test this and I was in voice chat and someone changed the reactive. So since I'd had it still set up, even though I wasn't using it, it's crashed my computer. Does it forward and reverse the animation? You can, but that's not the mode I have it on. But yeah, it is pretty cool. It needs, let's see, maybe part of that is we can, again, you have to fine tune it a little bit. We could turn mic threshold up a little. Let's see if that helps. So it doesn't trigger as easy. No, because we want it to trigger on talking, really. Like maybe I turn the mic threshold down. So, because yeah, I'd rather be talking more than not talking. And then we've got crossfade here as well. Yeah, that might be a little better. I don't know. Like I said, we're still trying to figure everything out. Yeah, whenever your right arm goes up, does a repeat on the talking. We must mean, yeah. Yeah, and it shifted states there. I don't know. Anyway, I really like the look, but obviously, as you can see, it's a little rough here still. We'll figure it out. What do you do? Just submit a model image and tell it what animations you want. No. This doesn't have any tracking. This doesn't have any tracking. I could, but right now it's just not even set up for that. It's just going off mic to detect the states. Using after image, yeah. What do you do? Just submit a model image and tell it what animations you want. Basically, yeah. Like basically, it's very similar, but obviously more advanced because it's plugging into a different program. It's very similar to the tutorial I did on GIF tubing as well. But yeah, I just like. So yeah, you could do something a little bit more subtle and less movement, but I decided to go for the more movement because I liked what Leaf was doing with her stuff. But yeah, you could have it a little bit more subtle too. I threw in a little bit more animation for personality. MS Paint. You want to check it out? Yeah, it should be out soon. That'll be real cool. Um, hey, maybe you're not wrong. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we were gonna show what Renegade did to us. Holy shit, man. That was brutal. All right. All right. Here we are. As you can see, this is Leaflet's Twitter page. And right at the top here, what has she retweeted? What's the sizing here? That'll work, I think. Oh, I'm in the way of subtitles. Unfortunately, I wish you could like partially zoom this. We'll have because the videos don't zoom too much. I guess we can do something like. Oh, can I hide the sidebar? No, that's not what that'll do. Anyway, that's fine.
諦めなよ、キン。リーフリットはお前の手の届かない女だぞ。俺は試さなければならない。私はずっとあなたの知恵、美貌、そして AI に対する才能を崇拝してきました。あな
たも AI が好きなの？
Dude, I love it too, because Holy Ball somehow always manages to steal the show. It's not about him, he's just there for a little bit, and then...
私はずっとあなたの知恵、美貌、そして AI に対する才能を崇拝してきました。あな
たも AI が好きなの？
Frickin' Holy Ball. Yeah, funny shit. Hey, Kura, how's it going? What do you mean, is this SCU? Had the idea yesterday at work. That's one cool thing about AI is you can just do things. But yeah, I had an idea pop into my head today while I was at work, and well, actually on the way back. And again, because of the injury, I didn't work a whole lot today. But yeah, I was on my way back home, and an idea popped into my head, and I'm like, that's cool. I can just do that. I won't go into details because I kind of want to keep it a surprise if I do the full thing. But like stuff like that is test gens for it. I want and I don't know if that's the art style I'll go for. I just wanted to check it out. But like post-apocalyptic sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know if we want retro anime for that as well. I love the style, but I'm not sure if that's what I'll want. I think it works. So yeah, we might do something like this as a full video, and it'll be pretty dang cool. High school SCU. Oh, I think it's just a shitpost. I don't think it's linked to anything else really. Hey, Van Rex. Yeah, well, I'm doing well. Hopefully everyone else is as well. Driving off the road. Studio looking AI scenes. Nice. Gravy on a tank. Oh yeah, it was a truck, but yeah, I have one version here. If we'll go back, I have one version here with gravy too. There we go. I like the helmet on that. I wanted the horns to be on the helmet. Hey, Daishi. Mad Max. Get the Quango. That one came out good. Then I added some epic foreshortening, which did way too much foreshortening. It's kind of funny, but yeah, there we go. A lot of foreshortening on that one. She's leaning way over for some reason too. Kind of like it. It's too much, but anyway, like I was saying, ideas can just pop into your head, and then you can actually do it. Like that's just concept art there, but yeah. All right, and a lot of gun barrel. Yes. Anyway, let's go ahead. Do we just jump into? Is that powder? Yes. 4 reasons. All for a shitpost, basically. retro post-apocalyptic powder. Make cool shit, people. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got some good ideas on that one. And again, all that was today. Not that that's much, but everything that you're not seeing there too, that this was concept for, is stuff that popped into my head today. I don't know why Miskiff is trending. I heard he was up to some nonsense, but I don't know much about that. Quango blasting reasons. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's check out some of the videos I want to catch up on. Record of Lotus long ears. Yeah. I didn't even ask for that. It matched the style. I asked for among other things, of course, retro anime, and it went. Yeah, why is this model? I need to fix the model a lot. And again, want to be very clear, this is not the problem of the program. This is the problem of my gens for the most part. And the other thing is my gens are like not up to snuff because I hadn't had the prompt styled in. And the other thing is because I use unlimited, which is really nice, but it takes forever. It's going to take a while to get gens. So if I was just doing this off credits, I could build a much better model very quickly. Like Leaf is doing them in like an hour, she said. But if you're on unlimited, it takes an hour just to get a single, well, 2 gens to pop. So yeah, it's gonna take a while to build what I want. And again, we'll probably throw a lot of this away because even the base level thing here. So yeah, basically it was a learning experience. The base level thing here isn't great because the camera is moving, and that means we're gonna throw a lot of the other stuff away too. And some of the other animations had too much. Sea Dance 2.5 tomorrow? Nice. Some of the other animations had like bad starting posture. That was something I needed to learn too. Like I was just trying to match the loop, which is not the best way to do things. So I was starting from a perspective that didn't really make sense. Like you should start from a neutral perspective. That's gonna, and you should probably have all of them in a somewhat similar position so you get less of the morphing going on. So yeah, learning experience, and I will do better going forward. And yes, this is I'm not sure I'd say alpha testing because again, I think it's fairly far along, but and again, the current issues are my fault. Although I don't know why it's like duplicating like that. I can't quite figure out why that's happening. That seems a little weird. Maybe it's a problem with my my files. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out. We'll start with frickin' Moses's thing here. Leaflet's the shit. Yeah, no, this is pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. Again, I need to do better with the files I input, but it's so fun. And again, I have actual toggles and stuff now. They're not very good. I like the one though. I like the one though, although I'd probably maybe have it do a speaking version. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like this one. But yeah, you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. So I need to get that tuned in. Alrighty, catch you later, DJ. But yeah, there you go. And yeah, we will keep iterating on this because right now it's not super pretty. Well, okay, it's kind of pretty, but it's just not super practical with how I set things up. But yeah, I think I start from neutral position and go from there instead. I think that was a big thing. And I need, hey, Moses, we're just about to watch your thing. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start with more blank space too. You can see it gets cut off a little bit in places too. So I'm gonna have the model smaller compared to the blank space around it, so there's more room. But yeah, and again, the basic talking image here pulses a little. The camera did not stay static like it was supposed to. Just a little sanding and you're golden. Yeah, I think so. But again, a little sanding basically means throwing everything away and starting over. But yeah, and like, I don't know if this is the outfit I'll keep focus on. This was just a test. I probably will want my basic pirate outfit, but this is fun. You're wondering if there could be an algorithm that could, in runtime, interpolate frames from your animation to the new one? Yeah, that would be interesting. Drip is nice. Thank you. It'd be heavy though. Yeah, probably heavy. And right now, one thing I really like about it is how lightweight it is. So it should be a toggle if there is going to be that sort of thing. Best month for that outfit? Heck yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. Wow, that's a lot of markers for people, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. We have, let's see, are we at the right setting here? Sure. Volume up. Let's hit it. I like the art style. Ooh. Dang, it's bloop. So yeah, it's, I think, let's see, started messing around with abstraction. The video is abstract cameo slop. Abstract versions of people in the space. So yeah, we got bloop there. Very cool. I do like it. Shiver. Oh, Yuna. All right. That one was still listed as Oh shit, I look sick. Yeah, I think there might be missing one here too. Yeah, the shiver, sorry, the bloop especially was pretty dang cool. And yeah, damn. Nines, that's pretty dang cool. Again, like this is cool. This is cool that you did the abstract, and most of them I'd say is recognizable. So yeah, we had again, I looked sick there too. And yeah, color tells us this is nines there. Lord Intellectual, right? Yeah. It's, and is that gonna be Ember? Yep. Whoa. Now that one I wouldn't got. That's a little too abstract, but looks badass. That is apparently Father Lupus. Highly stylized. It's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, that looks sick. I wouldn't recognize, but very sick. And is that gonna be Juju? Yes, Juju. Also a little abstract, but you can kind of tell. Oh, let me turn my color thing off so I can get color keys as well. Oh, or what are we not supposed to guess? And this is that's gonna be Dot Pocket. Yep. Yeah, you can't say it's abstract cameo slop and then not expect people to guess. That this is how we're doing things. This is how we're doing things. That is that gonna be Smug? Yep. That's gonna be don't know. Who was that before? Oh, it's I think it's supposed to both be Smug in both their forms. So it's smug to smug? Yeah, I saw that one, so that's cheating. So that, but that's Gaming Syndicate. That totally works too. Oh, now that one also I wouldn't have got. It's totally not his usual style, but that says that's Silas. Very cool though. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Leaflet. That's cool. Ooh, that's cool too. That looked really cool, and we got the basilisk there, of course. That's a nice clean wave there. And yeah, and we got the basilisk, which makes me think we might be seeing Skybrows next, but we will see. Yep. Very cool. And that's probably Deathswalker. Yep. What's her name? Lithria. And that is that Grumpy? No. Oh, Future Retcon it says. Holy Ball? Damn. Does he have enough turntables there? They're all aura farming. And we got oh shit. I could like look, but shit. Oh, is that Okno? No, oh, it's Boopy. Okay. That's weird because it's like almost all white, like some very light purple or something like there. That's a Cosmic Otaku. You want Holy Ball's DJ setup? Yeah. Oh, speaking of, we got DJ Arkham here. That looks sick. I mean, your setup's almost as nice, maybe nicer. I don't know. You got a lot too. Like maybe not quite as many turntables as Holy Ball had in his setup, but that looks sick. I love the angular style here too. Ando. Oh, of course. Yep. Cyber Eustace, or like, I don't know cyber, but yeah, kind of like interesting. That is a cool thing there. Psychro. What? Oh, you. Right, of course. Kivox? Yep. Hey, there we go. Ocno. Or, whoops. Damn it. I did the thing. Even I mixed up the white ones. He's got the gem there, of course. Like someone mentioned Ocno, so I was already plugged in on the looking for Ocno. But yeah, we got Highlander. My bad. You'd think I'd know. Oh, we got Mango. Yep. We've got Ace. Kirsha. Penny. Yep. It's Chi. That's sick. Not sure. Oh, Mama Brows. White guys all look alike? Yeah, yep. Oh, Gleeman wouldn't have got that. Ah, I see. He's got the coat though. Lily? Yep. Mavluck? Yep. Is that Ocno? Yep. That's Grumpy. Yep. Wasabi? No, yeah. Is that Mad Hatter? No, oh, Pseudo, of course, yep. That makes sense. And, Brewer? Yep. And, yep, David. And, is that, Counterint? Yep. Runya? Yeah, this is cool. Pupperfish? Aquatic styles in AI earlier. We have... Dang, that's tip of my tongue. Tolvin. We are Ocno, yes. Pasta. Just a campfire. Very cool. I like the underwater campfire, and we got Offted there. But yeah, that campfire is cool. Yeah, that's cool. Underwater campfire. All right. Ow. Oh, that's Nightway. All right. Very cool. We've got... Oh, Melody. All right. And that's going to be Keeney. Yep. And... Oh! Of course, with the Legos. Reckless Ben there. That's funny. Hell yeah. And this looks really cool, too. Oh, Jess Made. Hey, who's that? That's Gravy. That's cool. Nightwear is kind of thick. Creamy Manjaro. Is that Vesper? Yep. That's so cool. This is good too. Like I was so engaged in looking at the people that I was like that, but basically what I'm getting at is the music goes hard too. I'm enjoying the music too, even though I'm distracted. Yeah. We have 88 Yazzie and Hyde and Cyber Nuggets. Yep. And oh, Emerald Menace. Basilisk again. That's really cool. Damn. That's real dang cool. Nice work. Go ahead and link that. And where are we? There we are. Yeah, that's real dang cool. And then let's go ahead and check out Mavluck's stuff here. Roll call. Yep. Yep. Well, when you tell me abstract cameo slop, I got to try to find the cameo slop. All right, and then we got Return of the Meme. I'll say right away, watch the pointillism. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, let's go ahead and hit the video though. Oh, no, no, no. I know it's coming. Yep. No. It's the return of the meme. This is great. Antis are enraged, we gotta hold the line, pick it up, Quango, you're only wasting time posing, having fun, you can cut through all the lies. Yes. Hear you little shit, motherfucker, lock replies. Ow. Oh my god. Hey. Nice. Dang. That looks sick. Dang, that one looks sick. Ooh. Tinfoil hats gleaming, they can't read my mind. Saw bay pinching flare, heat on every hater I find. Duck crow, waddling chaos, cracking up the whole damn feed. Sky, you and Roman surgery majoring in meme degrees. Why did it get messy? That one's so weird. Hey, there we go. Yes. Play that dot of greed. Counterspell, nuh-uh, memes fill the feed. Ooh. That was fun. Nice. Nice-oo. Link that one as well. That was so fun. Memes, man. Memes, man. Ah. For the boys. Meme-tastic. Yes. Let's see. Did I get? Yes, I got my gens. Let me see how they worked. But again, these all need to get tossed. Give me one sec. Like I need to completely rebuild with better poses and everything. Mute. It's kind of cool, but not what I wanted, unfortunately. Better. Better. I might need a motion reference on those. All right, see you, Arkham. Yeah. I might need to find a Roman salute. I mean, what? Let's see what's in that in there. All right. Yeah, we need better gens on that one. Give me one sec. Video to GIF. We'll still do that because it's fun, but I'm being historical. But yeah, we need better ones on that one. I'll still do it for now just so I can throw it in there, but there we go. Yeah, that was fun. Let's see. I think next we will do welcome to Northy. This is Highlander's one. This is for the contest. This is the one he got in late. Let's see. Let's go ahead. That's fine. Let's go effects. Yeah, I'm still doing it manually for now. I didn't get the full setup working, unfortunately. Might be user error. Yeah, so for now I've just been doing it the manual way, which works. It's not as efficient. Oh God, everyone's, oh my God. It's going crazy, Renegade. How could you do this? How could nines do this is the real question. Oh my goodness. Can't do the salute, you're German? No, you have to do this salute. Let's see. View post activity. Quotes. All right. Yep, leaflet, wasabi. Yep, bunch of retweets on that one. Alrighty, how we doing there? Do the salute, but finish it with palm up. No, I'll show you what I'm aiming for, because it's pretty funny. So it's not the full salute. Well, I want it close because it's funny, but yeah, it shouldn't take much longer here. I think I just convert it to WebM and we're good to go. Convert, and then I'm gonna want to drop it in. We don't need that one anymore. Don't need that one anymore. Free advertising, yep. Okay, there we go. animation. When this finishes, we call it animation. Yep. Oh, and probably gonna have to toggle the thing here. Okay, there we go. Let us save. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, it's all fun. It's funny. And that was a pretty decent one. That was cute. Probably better than what Okno did to me, man. That was brutal. Is this going to make Julio proud? Probably not. Again, it didn't work as much as I would like. Let's see here. Let's see. So we move that over here. We rename it. Close that. Close that for now. But yeah, like I said, I have to fully rebuild this later. Let's see. Where are we? There's our overlay. Yeah, I don't know if I will have to reset here. Let's see. Let's see if it'll do it. My heart goes out to you. Oh, it looks awful though. It looks awful because it tried to like green screen there. So I didn't realize it would look quite so awful. That's also something to keep in mind. But yeah, basically I wanted the meme, and it's a mix of like my first cameo where I do that in Crybrows. But yeah, so anyway, my heart goes out to you. It's also the Elon meme. But yeah, it's not perfect. I need stiffer. I should have prompted for like fingers together, facing. But yeah, we can do better. We can do better. It's a proof of concept. I do like it. I do like it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that, because it's too fuzzy, so it's pulling well, it's actually a magenta screen, but for some reason the green is leaving magenta on there or something. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you can see it's actually, the problem is pink, like it messes, the lighting messes with it or something like that. Anyway, there we go. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out Highlander's thing here. Pause to read. You missed the deadline by only a couple of hours. Yep. Unfortunate. He was bummed about that. The glow halo. That being said, is my bittersweet pleasure. Yep. Chroma key to green would probably get my hair and necklace as well. I think magenta was fine. Oy. We've got some very weird faces on this. I know this was a rush job. That's probably what's going on here, but well, actually maybe not, because these gens are probably around for a while. Yeah, but it's a little muddy, but nice. That's cool. Like there's some really cool environmental stuff. Ooh, like, yeah, that's sick. There's a little bit of pointillism, but it's sick. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was looking. There's tiny bit of pointillism, but you really have to look for it. Like, it's not to a distracting degree. And by and large, this shot looks awesome. This one too. So yeah, the people in those crowd shots were not great, but everything else has been pretty dang cool so far. And this one's really cool. Solid, not glowing on the heart. I want the glowing heart though, but no, that's a good point too. Crowds are hard. It's getting a little muddy there, but yeah, looking good. I like the airships. That's cool.
Distant wonders call us on to chase the edge beyond the dawn. This is Northeast strong.
That's cool. Yeah, there's some really good shots here. Some less good shots, some really good shots.
Magic flowing through the air. Wonder waiting
Nice.
everywhere. This is Northeast, bold and free. Home to all who dare believe past the horizon.
Hey, counterint. Ooh, that's cool.
We find our future. We past what's
That's real cool.
known. We find our future. We find our home. The scholars climb the tower stairs, seeking truths the belt declares. Through ancient text and crystal
Northy lanterns, yeah.
they chase the secrets in the skies. The questions grow with every
Yeah, it's a weird mix of really messy shots and really clean, cool shots.
none who study dwell in fear. For wisdom taught us long ago to walk beside the unknown flow. The truth awaits.
Ooh, that's a cool one though. It's still messy, but I love the concept.
There's light. Distant wonders call us on to chase the edge beyond the dawn. This is Northeast, strong and bright, built from dreams and guided light. Magic flowing through the air, wonder waiting everywhere.
That's cool.
This is Northeast, bold and free, home to all who dare believe past the
Like the music too.
what's known. We
Ow.
find our future. We find our home.
What's he looking at? What's he looking at? Nice. Ow. That's fun.
Airships cross the clear blue sky while merchants watch the trade winds fly. The docks alive with work to do as distant lands come into view. 1,000 voices fill the square with different songs and tales to share. Yet every road and winding lane returns us to this land.
Yeah, there's some really good shots. Like I said, it's an interesting mix. Some are really messy, and then others are like super crisp and awesome. And even some of the messy ones are also awesome. But it would have been greater if they'd been cleaned up a bit. But no, I love the feel here. The environment's great.
The many stand and rise as one beneath the belt and moon and sun. Every story still untold awaits beyond the crystal fall.
Wait a sec.
This is Northeast, strong and bright, built from dreams and guided lights. Magic flowing through the air, wonder waiting everywhere. This is Northeast, bold and free, home to all who dare believe. Where every journey starts anew, Northeast is here, waiting for you.
Very cool. Very cool. I realize I should have been liking these videos, but there we go. Yeah, it was fun. Shame he didn't make it in on the contest there. Speaking of, we should do more contest entries. Not today, but yeah. And I want to watch the other anime. He did a ton with Grok. Yeah. I want to watch Cry Stars at some point. We were gonna have him on. I need to reach out and actually finalize that. Ton with Grok in a short amount of time. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so we definitely need to watch that one. I guess that one. Off Ted's Aether Lures. We watched that on Leaf's stream. That one, I think not. I don't think we watched X Counts. We watched that. I'm not sure why that isn't marked. We watched that on our own as well as when Leaf was watching it. I'm not sure if that's like if that was a re-upload or something. That one. Watched that. That's a react. So we watched most of these. I think, yeah, we watched that when Leaf watched it. That's interesting as well. Anyway, yeah, we still got a few of these to watch. We watched that one too. I'm not sure why some of these are marked as unwatched. Nulls was good. Our shit post. Okay. Must have responded to some in the thing, but you've got a live stream up there. Alrighty. But yeah, I was just curious. Let's go ahead and check out Iron Tigers. Iron Tiger was talking about on Twitter that he was interested in getting into VTubing too, which would be kind of cool. I was like, hey, hit me up if you have any questions. So we'll see if something comes of that. But yeah, this is just a song. We have Square. Much love for Iron Tiger. Yeah, he's a good dude, and it is interesting. I like when you have like I'll be honest, my first interaction with him was not a positive one. I think he was going through some I don't know all the details, but I've heard he was going through some stuff at the time. But yeah, so I'm glad we're good, and yeah, it's cool. He's a cool guy. But yeah, no, it's just an interesting story. Is our first interaction was not positive, so it makes it that's what weird when you have that sort of contrast. It makes it more interesting and meaningful that you are good. So yeah, no, like I said, Iron Tiger is cool, dude. Yep. It wasn't just at me or anything. He yeah, I'm not sure. Like I won't get too into it. But yeah, no, there was he had some disagreements with a bunch of people, and a lot of people got caught in the crossfire there. And but then he sorted things out, and everyone's good. Yep. That's fun. No depth perception, every face got the same expression. Yeah, it's aggravation. Quangos call that human creation. You crease a cube and call it deep. 20 likes and you lose your sleep. Ranting how the robots cheat while your shading looks incomplete. This is brutal too.
frustration, crying about the death of illustration. No light direction, every texture needs resurrection. Cheap exaggeration, Quangos call that real creation. Bro, it's about the human touch. Yeah? Then touch a contrast slider. AI steals from artists! Buddy, your last dragon looked like a refrigerator with teeth. Square, every line is lazy, talking like they're...
It's just about the anti-AI crowd in general is what it sounds like to me.
Renaissance, baby. Looking kinda hazy, all your colors muddy and crazy.
This is brutal though.
Quangos fearing automation. That's my declaration. Maybe learn some composition.
That was fun. Let's see here. And yeah, you can send me something. I'll look at it later. See what we got. I just wanted to see who we still want to react to that we put on the list. 4. Okay. Nope. And see. Of course. Okay. You had a convo with an auntie about AI and decided to make a song about it as well. Nice. Dude, antis are just so boring. It's hard to even take inspiration from them though, because I mean, I guess you could sing about the frustration, but it's just so freaking flat. Like, I wish they had arguments. It would make it more interesting, but it don't. Every time I frickin' try to engage with them, it's brutally boring, and I'm like, I wish I had not. Uses a slur you disengage? I don't know. That's where it gets fun. Alrighty. Let's see. Slurs? Mm-hmm. No, I get what you're saying. But yeah, like that's the thing. Like you say you enjoyed the debate. Whoops, why did it do that? Let's back you off. I want to bring you over. But yeah, you say you enjoy the debate, and that's kind of my issue, is that they never bring anything to the debate. Like it's not an interesting debate because they don't actually bring arguments. That's why I find it so frustrating arguing with them, is because it just don't work. They never have anything. Hey, thank you. This was a test of the new system. It's, as you can see, it's janky still, but yeah, we're messing around with the Americanized pirate. They don't even have talking points. It's just AI bad. It's hard to find one, but when you do, it's fun. All right. I have yet to find one. But yeah, so just setting this up, I learned some more stuff. I want, like, as fun as it is having the exaggerated motion, and I will have some, I went too far on this, and also tried to loop too well, which actually made more more jarring motion, and I still don't know what that's about. That doesn't even seem like it should be happening at all, where it's duplicating there. I don't know what's causing that. Um, but yeah, I'll have like here. Let me stop talking for the idle. I won't try to match the end of the speaking animation there, which is why that. So I had end frame as the speaking, like the start of the speaking animation. I don't think that's really necessary. I think you're better off with distinct stances. And again, I don't know why the model is duplicating. That's very weird and doesn't seem like anything should be causing that. Maybe that's like a weird crossfade thing that happens at weird times. But yeah, I don't know why it's duplicating there. And I'm wondering, will it do it again at end of loop here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, so I think the idle looks pretty good. See the A's Alter vid on AI agents? No, I'll check it out later. Looks like a bug. I don't know. I don't know. And like I said, I have to regen everything anyway, basically, because I'm not happy with the gens, and I probably will focus um, on the standard pirate thing, and maybe then do the American version later as well. Adjustment sliders for lengths of the animation. No, you'd have to redo the. Well, I mean, you can cut it manually or something. You can cut the animations, but no, it's basically a video player, actually, similar to how the Fugi Reactive is a toggled GIF player. This behaves very similarly, but with all those extra inputs and toggles and cool features like that. But it is a WebM player. And GIF, but again, GIFs kill people's computers. Don't ask me how I know. But yeah, so it does a bunch of stuff, but essentially video player. But yeah, so you have to trim the videos yourself with getting what you want. Alrighty, let's check this out. You witnessed the murder firsthand? What murder? What murder? Oh, oh yes, that one. That was crazy. Dude, it happened again today too. I was testing out this model, so I had OBS open, but wasn't even like streaming or anything, but still I guess still had the reactives open in must have been that one, that scene. But yeah, anyway, I was in voice chat hanging out with some other people, and the guy added reactives into the group, and yeah, killed my computer again. I need my new computer back. I was gonna take it in today. I'm a little out of it due to the whole dog bite thing, so I didn't do a whole lot today. Let me see here. Give me one sec. Alrighty. New graphics and processor? What? Me? I hope not. Again, I'm hoping like I don't know. I don't know what the easiest solution is because again, I've swapped out most of the parts with other parts to test. I didn't really tell the whole story. Basically, my dogs fought each other, and I got in the way trying to pull them apart, and one of them got me decently good. Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, got me in the hand, so my hand's kind of useless for a while now too. Thankfully, it's already seems it's still not great, but it's already better than it was. But it's kind of painful. But yeah, it used to be like totally numb just from the shock and bruising, like because it did go deep into the skin, but like when you've got that, you're also just dealing with pressure. So although it did damage the hand, it's also just going to put pressure on a lot of points. So it was yeah, very very tingly and everything. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out Sky's thing here, and then I don't know. We've still got other things I want to watch from the community, but we might take a break and go watch some drama or something like that. See what some of our usual sources are up to. Why is the model's kind of annoying me? Again, I'll fix it later. Literally biting the hand that feeds you. Yes, pretty much. Hey, Louie, verse. It was funny. Speaking of your name, I'm so used to calling you Lady Wasabi. When I was trying to pull you up, I'm like, where is Wasabi's YouTube? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's Louisverse. Soft tissue injuries suck. Yeah. But hey there, Wasabi, Lady Wasabi. You're watching Skybrow's thing here, and you're on the list. But like I said, I might save you for towards the end. We got, but yeah, no, we got some cool stuff today. Like I said. We got Skybrows, we've got Lady Wasabi, we've got Grumpy Whiskers. Great people. Great people. Great creators. Awesome stuff. And yeah, again, gotta fix my model. It's annoying me looking at it. Alright, let's go ahead and hit it. That's cool. I like the energy burst there on the sword, and I really liked right at the start here. Is it before or after that? Right before that. Hope that dog bite wasn't too bad. Yeah, like I said, I'm already feeling better. Not like 100%. Obviously, it still hurts a fair bit, but I will survive. But yeah, the little the glint, the light up there, very cool. Energy burst. A part of me wants to try like pseudo 3D, more lifelike stuff, but I probably never will. I just like anime too much. Like I love the style. It's smooth to animate. You can do cool stuff with it. Like I want to be very clear. I'm not saying this is not good. It obviously is very cool, and I love the action and everything. But just as far as art style goes, for what I want to do, I would not personally try to replicate this. I might try to replicate similar action fight, but I would use a different style just for my own taste. Like I was showing earlier, the post-apocalyptic. Like I love the retro anime look. It's super clean. So yeah, a part of me when I saw this, I'm immediately like, I want to see if I can immediately do something like this, and then I'm like, well, I wouldn't do it in that style. Kill a kill with Forager, yeah. We need to figure out how to recreate Arcane, that art style, if we can grab that. Neat part is you can use the style you want. Yes, I know. I love AI. I freaking love AI. We were talking about that earlier too. An idea popped into my head earlier today when I was driving home, and I concepted it a bit, and like a full idea for, I need to fill it in a lot more, obviously. Like it's not like I have the full script or anything, but I have parts of it and I can fill in the rest. But the nice thing about AI is, before AI, that idea never would have gone anywhere, and honestly it might not have even occurred to me at all, just because I wouldn't have been as creatively engaged. Like it's looping. I might not have even had the idea anyway because I wasn't creating, but because I was creating, my mind is in that creative mode. So because I'd been using AI, the idea occurred to me, and because I have AI, I can actually do something with the idea. You can just do things. You can. Again, it always weirds me out how effective those phrases have been, like do cool shit and you can just do things and stuff. I love to see them spread, but it always confuses me too. It's like, it's pretty basic, but no, I love it. Let's freaking go. You can just do things, and you should be doing cool shit. Speaking of, let's get back to the cool shit. Ooh. But yeah, speaking of, like I said, even though this style is not for me, it's cool that you can just mix up styles. Like, this isn't Sky's style exactly either. He's doing new stuff here too, just because you freaking can. Like, and he was showing me some of this, so it's like he was just experimenting, and then he's like, I don't know, I shouldn't speak for him. That's kind of the feel I got. But he was like experimenting with art styles himself, and is like, we can do things. Very cool. But yeah, I should see if I can like kind of mix, because again, I was saying I like the anime stuff better, but it could be fun to do, and I got it accidentally in one of my automation attempts, but like it could be fun to do a style that I don't usually aim for, which would be like 2.5 or even 3D style anime. Mix that up. So yeah, we could do something a little like this in anime style, like I said, 2.5 or 3D. Very cool, man. Oh. I love the bursts. This is great, and as always, Sky does excellent editing. I don't know if this is entirely consistent environment, but because of the way it's cut, it doesn't even matter. Like, you're not being distracted by inconsistent environments. And that's really hard. Like, there's so much going on here. They're moving, and it's not nothing is screaming that things are wrong. Like, you don't look at it and think something's wrong. It just works. The explosions are fun too. Ooh, I like the little freeze there. School, are those skirts school regulation for anime? Yes. But yeah, I like the freeze. A little slow down. Oh, the movement's so good here. One thing I will say, and it's just a minor complaint, and it's not even that there's anything wrong. I'm just saying that there's a scene I saw. Let's see if I can find it, where I'm like, you could have done more for that. There we go. I'm glad I found it very quickly. Like, and maybe just because it's a 1.5 minute video, like maybe it wouldn't make sense pacing wise to draw this out more. But the scene's so cool, and a part of me wants it to go on longer, because the slow-mo thing is so stylistic. It would be nice if this went a little longer. Like, it cuts way too short. Like, you could have done the full kind of like slow-mo dodge where you but yeah, that could have gone longer. But no, holy shit, that was good. All that movement. Very cool. Very cool. Sorry, Hollywood. Sky is coming. We're all coming for Hollywood, man. But especially Sky. But yeah, no, Holy Ball is coming. Louisverse is coming. Akno is coming. Holy Ball is coming. Nightway is definitely coming for Hollywood. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They don't stand a chance. All right, let's see. We got Extreme here as well. We're all coming. Null. Yep. I mean, it's way too many to name too. Way too many to name. That's just some of them. Always show for Null. His stuff is crazy. Yeah, no, Null does absolutely insane work. I know he showed some of this live, but like it's I guess because he was probably using the reference images, like it wasn't getting caught quite as much, but like using like trying to get around copyright here must have been tricky. I know he had some issues with it. Yeah, this is super fun. Damn. That is super satisfying, that fight there. With the dude, lighting effects like and arcs just go so hard. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Like I said, it's fun looking at things and being inspired. Like I want to do a quick fight like that with a lot of dodging and like some teleporting. Like a fight with some teleportation would be fun. I also want to see. I think she might have had two guns at one point, but that was mostly one gun. I want to see if I can get the two guns, like dual, one in each hand, dual wielding guns working too. Because when I used that as a reference image for the gun fu video, it kept wanting to make it one gun. Like it worked somewhat, but just wasn't consistent enough. So I want to see if I can force two guns because that's a cool fighting style. No Nightcrawler though. You're disappointed. Yeah, that would be fun. I'd also like to see more Gambit. We saw Gambit in a single scene, but he's not blowing anything up, I think. But yeah, this is cool though. But yeah, I got to get back, especially with the contest over now. I got to get back to some messing around. And like I said, I already have some ideas. I want to work on that thing that popped in my head today. That might actually be first project, but I want to get back to the cyberpunk fights. And I was combining that with mecha, and we'll probably make that a music video as well. So we might do like cyber mecha with music video. But yeah, that was super fun. Like I was having fun genning those. I think that was mostly, maybe even entirely, cyber leaflet versus quanglet. Those were fun fights. I'd like to do more with that. Damn, this is so satisfying. I like the glowing eyes there too. That adds a lot to the scene. I'm gonna have to ask, like, if this is keyframes or not. Probably not. It's crazy smooth and keyframes often like stutter things up, but like it could. Like close-ups are really good too. Damn, the slide. I love how constant it is too. Yeah, that was fun. All right, let me catch up on chat. Let's see. Yeah, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's a cool character. Halfmo's entry to Angel Sword. Watched it when Leaf did, but he did exactly what you said when it comes to grassland fighting. And what's that? He changed the lighting and got out of the grassland into sky and water. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Yep. Oh, defanging of copyright would be pretty cool. Noonday, blue sky, green grassland sucks so bad for lighting. Yeah, yeah. Nah, I'd win. Now I got to try it. No, I'm just kidding. Um, like it can probably work with the right style. Like a heavy saturation will make it look kind of stylized, but yeah, no, you can definitely find more interesting scenes than that. All right, what's next? Yeah, but yeah, damn, like that shit gets me hyped. Now I'm just like, I want a gen. I don't want to stream right now. I want to like get to work. I probably won't though. I'm too tired for it anyway. But yeah, maybe I'll get a couple test gens going up. But again, I don't really even have the full script yet, so there's no. Oh yeah, I need more. I mean, I guess I could test gen. Like test gen, we'll do that later. Let's do. I think we'll do this next. And yeah. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We have Moving Shadows, Skybrow's Cinematic Universe. Moving Shadows is a slower, more introspective piece I made with help of Skybrows and the opinions and feedback of fellow Skybrows. Very cool. Oops, let's disable. All right, let's check it out. And we already have Asari, Rana, and Leaflet there.
Moving shadows. Climb and fall, running circles on my wall. Every step I take they sway, following then fade away.
That's cool. I like the subtitle style.
It's black and blue, always right behind the truth. On the wall they stretch and bend, long and thin like tired friends. Chairs and coats become tall ghosts, dancing slow across the posts. Moving shadows, climb and fall, running circles on my wall. Every step I take they sway, following then fade away. Moving shadows.
Damn, that's a cool shot.
Black and blue,
As is that.
kitchen light and hallway door, turn the rug into a shore. My own hands look far from mine when they blur.
That was cool too.
the blind.
How could Nines do that? Nice camera work. No, it's really cool. There's some really good shots here. Did Astro ever make anything bad? No, I don't think so. And I was just talking about him earlier today, actually, not on stream, but like he was one of the first people to cameo me that I didn't know. Like just when we were getting started, when we just like the week before that been nothing, like not not nothing as in like a derogatory way, but like not known at all, no online identity. And so it was absolutely an absurd experience watching one of his, it might have even been his first video, this like Skybrow's opening anime or whatever. And yeah, Keen Lore. But yeah, I mean, so like the first video of his I saw, I choked up just at the bizarre absurdity of being in that position and having people I'd never heard of before including me in their content. Like that was wild.
Moving shadows, climb and fall, running circles on my wall. Every step I take they sway, following then fade away. Moving shadows, black and blue, always right behind the truth. Are you just a trick of light? Or the parts I hide at night, face the dark alone. Will you leave me or come
Dang, they look intense there.
home? Moving shadows, climb and fall, running circles on my wall. Every fear I chase, you stay, stretching out this little way.
And of course, we've got Psychro's ass. He's never escaping at this point. Astronomical did such a good job making sure motion stays interesting. Yeah. Angles, perspectives, as well as the camera work like we were talking about. Yeah. Guy found an apprentice. Yep. And yeah, no, it's weird. People including you in their stuff. It's just like, dang. And I mean, as we saw, we're there too. Interesting how there becomes this natural grouping that is going on with people. Yeah. You got most of the anime group in one shot without knowing. I think he must have known from somewhere. I don't know the exact timing of this. July 3rd. So yeah, I mean, people knew. So it was not like a coincidence. People didn't know what we were working on. I guess that's the thing too. Is we worked. What was the full group there? So yeah, it's the 5 of us. So no Wasabi was not included there, and yeah. So this might have been. I don't know why Mad Hatter's there. But yeah, this might have been Case File Justice or something like that too. It wasn't secret, but people knew we were working. Yes, and we also did Case File Justice.
Running circles on my wall. Every fear I chase, you stay, stretching out
Yep,
this
gravy.
way. Moving shadows, black and
Nice.
closer than the truth I knew.
Oh, it's the server. That makes sense. Right. All right. That makes sense. Damn. Yep. Very cool. And that looked like some Sky editing at the end there. Because they were saying Sky helped. Nice. Very cool. It's corporate gravy too. Nice. All right. That was real cool. Let me link that. And then we will do we take a break from music and do something else, or do we just keep going? Let me pull up. I'll just pull up in a different screen here. Like some let's see. Oh, we could do let's see here. Yeah, watching all that cool stuff really does make me want to get back to my gens, man. What the heck? Yeah, we could watch some Hero High or something. There's a couple good looking ones there. And the other thing I was thinking of is Mentis Wave. Have you seen Krovak's song? No, I think, is that the one Sky retweeted or something? We can check that out at some point. Probably not tonight, but I'll check it out. Yeah. I don't think I feel like the Mantis at this moment. Racism stuff, which is not not in the mood for racism. Hey, you can't always be in the mood for racism. Let's go ahead. But yeah, we could do some hero high, and then we'll go over to probably wrap up with Grumpy Whiskers and Lady Wasabi's stuff. But yeah, we got two here that looks interesting. I'm not sure which I'm more in the mood for. We've got the Chuds one and West versus East. I don't know what that's about. We've got the Cyberpunk Apex collab. Oh, wait, Cyberpunk. Okay, you know, that's interesting. Cyberpunk is, I guess, collabing, whatever that means. They're like, what, are they putting Cyberpunk characters in Apex Legends or something? Anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. Alrighty. Let's go.
Oh no. Here we go again. Apex Legends Cyberpunk collaboration is being compared to collaborations from other games, especially those made by Eastern Studios. Many players say the skins don't look faithful to the
No shit. No shit. They don't look faithful. Is that the whole drama here? That looks awful.
designs and feel like a downgrade.
What the hell? When I saw in the thumbnail, I didn't really even realize that was supposed to be Rebecca. What the heck am I looking at here? All right, see you, machinist. Have a good one. Cheap cosplayer, yeah. Wait till you see Lucy. I don't give a shit about Lucy, to be fair. No, I'm just kidding. It's fun to hate on Lucy, though. But have a good one, machinist. Great work to the Rift crew. Thank you. Yeah, team frickin' cooked. I'm glad people are enjoying that. It's crazy.
Cyberpunk crossovers. Some fans are also disappointed that iconic characters like Adam Smasher and Johnny Silverhand were not included in the collaboration.
Yeah, ew. Ew. They all that's awful. That's awful.
Comparisons there. The Eastern devs on the right.
Dude, I need to rewatch, especially because there's season 2. I need to rewatch and by rewatch I mean like rewatch or something. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, so good, and it's always fun to look at interesting marketing too. That's a dude, yeah. Like it's just a cool story too that Cyberpunk the game was struggling because they released it in a shit state, and then so the Edge Runners actually helped bring back the game some too, and people were more willing to give it a try now that it was in a fixed state too. So yeah, no, interesting bit of marketing too, and really good anime. Only thing Rebecca doesn't look as bad as Lucy. No, nope. Commies can't tolerate even a bit of beauty. True and real. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, only complaint I'd have about Edge Runners is because of the way they formatted the communicators and stuff. The subtitles were sometimes a pain because they'd pop up like you'd literally have subtitles on the bottom as there should be. I think maybe sometimes on the top and then like on the left or the right or something. It was driving me crazy. Probably as like I probably would have gotten used to it as I rewatch it like I'm talking about. But yeah, that's my only complaint about the show is the subtitle positioning was awful. Hey Grumpy, how's it going? You enjoyed the anime? Yeah, anime was good. What the hell is even that? This is Cyberpunk Edge Runners in Apex Legends, and they did everyone dirty, it looks like. You think they wanted to avoid Rebecca's lolly origin? Regardless, that looks nothing like her or like a larger version of her or anything like that. And not that we have to get into that whole discussion, but I didn't even like view Rebecca as super lolly coded or anything like that. Like it didn't scream lolly to me. Like yeah, a little bit, but basically it only came like the only reason she is definitively a lolly is because they said as much, like the lolly must stay, which I think was so fucking funny. That was great. Like the English studios wanted to get rid of her or something, and they're like, no, the lolly must stay, which is absolutely fucking based. Like she is my favorite character. Rebecca goes hard. But yeah, I didn't really view her as lolly exactly. How are the skins so bad? I don't fucking know, man. Westerners. She's petite, yeah. She's honestly just a short girl. Again, like she is a lolly because the designer said she is a lolly. If you subscribe to that method of thinking, but yeah, no, she's definitely far from the lolliest of characters.
On the east and the western devs.
But yeah,
on the
oh my
west-
god,
on the west
awful.
side there, from this recent collaboration. Now, the reason I say here we go again is because this reminded me of a collaboration. Dude, 2022, it was freaking almost 4 years ago. Okay, pause. Existential
Oh
dread mode.
god.
But yeah, excuse me. Like I was saying, apparently it was back in 2022
Yeah.
already when this collaboration occurred with Nier Automata and 2B in Rainbow
That
Six Siege.
is
People
gross.
were-
I'm glad I have not played Rainbow Six in ages. It used to be good, and I don't know, maybe the game's still good, but the characters were getting worse and worse. They just kept adding random diverse characters in there, and like when that happens too, you know they're also going to get more sensitive on censorship and stuff like that. So if they're adding trannies and stuff in there and non-binary, and I forget all the weird shit they were doing, but like they're going to be more strict on what people can say in voice chat. They're going to be like, it's going to shift the community too. Like if that's the gameplay stuff, the characters they're pushing, they're also going to be pushing all the woke bullshit on the community as well. They're going to want the community to accept all that as well. And if you don't, you're going to be in trouble.
people were talking about 2B. And they're like,
To
what
be
did you
or
do to
not
that
to
girl?
be.
Well, at least it can't get any worse. Let's watch the official trailer from this, then we'll get back to the current news. With
No,
this,
I don't
Cyberpunk
wanna.
collaboration in Apex.
Oh god. Jesus. Why? What? Not to be exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. Let's check out the comments. The Netflix
Yeah,
adaptation.
Leon Kennedy in a
That's a
dress.
full-blown dude cosplaying as 2B. That's Leon Kennedy in a dress.
Yeah.
Every time I see Ubisoft touching something, I always say, it can't be worse. Yeah, I've always been wrong. That's what I was saying to him. Like, it can't get any worse. But to be fair, I was saying facetiously, obviously it can.
It could always
We're not even done yet. Let's move on. Oh, what is that?
Oh.
Gigachin Rebecca from the Apex Legends Cyberpunk collaboration.
They should at least
The
lean into it.
absolute State of Western developers.
I mean, I guess they kinda did.
Gigachin Rebecca's
Like
crazy.
I just want like full Giga Chin now because it'd be funny for the memes. Like go one way or the other, man. Yeah, go full Giga Chin or just give us Rebecca.
The absolute State of Western developers. Gigachin Rebecca's crazy. How about Adam Smasher Lucy cosplay? Yeah, you know what? Maybe going on the internet was a mistake today. If I could have a do-over, I would. Well, I do need context.
This has to be
I guess.
intentional. You
Whatever.
can't mess up
Bro,
that
why
much
would
unless
they
it's on
ever
purpose.
give her
Yeah,
this expression, like what's going on with her face? This is like one of the creepiest things I've ever seen.
it really is.
Like,
And it
just
does
why?
look like
Why
they
would you
both
do
look
this?
like
Even
dudes,
if they wanted
especially
to give her,
Lucy
like,
though.
A serious expression.
Damn! Like what
Oh,
the
you better not
fuck?
mess with me
This looks
or my
like a
friends.
mentally ill dude in a dress.
they
Well,
could do
she's not
that
in a dress,
without-
but you know, a
without
mentally ill
this,
dude
you know what I
pretending
mean?
to be a woman. So I mean, yeah.
choice. Madam Savvy chiming in. Let's see what she has to say on this
Wait.
one.
Oh,
Quote,
Is
it's
that-
supposed to be the character's cosplaying. That's why the faces gets cut off on quote. She says, cool, it looks horrible, and they should
So
try
wait,
caring more.
it's not even supposed to be the characters. It's some cosplay shit. That's kind of lame. You should just add the characters to the game. They look trans. Yeah. Like, yeah, no, pick better things. Holy shit. Like, yeah, that's not an excuse.
Weird how entire models are made for other short notice collabs, but all they could do here was cheap clay looking clothing. Quote, okay, but not every cut off again, unquote. No, it's really easy to translate anime into semi-realism. Just shave the jaw a bit. Oh, what's wrong, American AAA dev? Don't you know how? On the flip side, some are defending this collaboration, writing
Of course
things
some
like,
are
"It's
defending it."
clear that none of you understand what quote-unquote collab is. You're comparing
And
stuff
it's a
that's
fucking furry.
incomparable. You're comparing new models that GM
VTuber
devs
and
made
Ricardo
versus
Welkins
costumes
service
that they done for
gay.
decades.
So yeah, it's a gay. Sorry, I got distracted by the flags and everything. It's a gay freaking furry. Of course it is.
Understand what quote unquote collab is. You're comparing stuff that incomparable. You're comparing new models that CN devs made versus costumes that they done for decades. And you're telling them is to remodel them to a point they don't look like the existing characters.
What? No,
Okay,
make
so
your
what?
characters not ass.
So what? They won't look like the existing characters. Okay, and why is that a problem? It's a collab. Like, why not put more effort into it? But you know what? For argument's sake, I'll say sure. I understand that could be way more effort than these devs want to do. They don't want to make full new models for the collaboration, and to an extent, that's actually fair.
Ugh.
So I won't even really like entirely disagree with that premise. Here's my point. My point is, if the argument is, well, these characters already look like that, then I just have to wonder,
What are
why?
you doing? Yeah.
Why are they making all their women look like this? Why is that like the standard female face? Like, why do they have to be, to put it as respectfully as I possibly can, why do they intentionally pick a design choice where it's like the women just look very off? Again, as respectfully as I can put it, they look off. Something's off with this. And the response from the corporate defenders is always the same thing when you point out how Western.
They're not corporate defenders. They're commie subversive nonsense defenders. Like, they don't care about the company. Maybe some of them are just invested in the game or something, but like, basically I'm just going to assume that anyone defending this sort of nonsense is an enemy of civilization and should be treated as such.
Devs continually do this to female characters. They say, oh, you're just a gooner.
The moral degradation of society started with furries, didn't it? Not even close. Like, I wish you could just point to a single entity like that, but I don't think furries were really a thing when the communists. And again, like, just blaming communists I think is a little lazy. A lot of people like to hate communists, and you should hate communists. Communists fucking suck. But it's more a mindset. I've talked about it before, but not like, the communist mindset expands beyond self-professed communists and people who subscribe to the communist belief. It's more a resentment view. It's all that. Cain, yeah, it goes back to Cain. Wow, kind of. I mean, that does fit. They don't even play the game. They just hate beauty, basically. Yeah, and they hate the people who object to this. Like, that's the thing. It's not even so much that they want to defend this. It's that they hate the type of people who would point out how bad this looks, because they know where those people are coming from.
You're just a gooner. And it's like, dude, talk about a self-report. Talk about projection. I'm here having a nuanced discussion about character design. There's nothing gooner about that.
Okay, and here's the thing, like, you just want to goon or whatever. Don't goon, but that's a separate discussion. But like, if you want to goon to video game characters, there's freaking actual material for that outside the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will, like, I guarantee you there's a Lucy porn out there. So it doesn't matter that, like, they're making her ugly here. It's like, oh, well, you just want to goon. No, who looks at a fucking shooter game? Who goons to Apex Legends? The gameplay. Again, I'm sure there's porn of the characters out there. So it's just a weird fucking argument. Oh, you want attractive women in your game so you can goon to them. It's like, no, that's irrelevant. They're going to do porn of them no matter what, and Gooner is going to goon. But yeah, I want attractive women in my games because it beats the alternative, which is ugly women in my games. And like I was talking about earlier with how it all links together, the people putting the ugly women in the games intentionally are also going to be a bunch of communist fucking bastards. And it's going to be a worse community and a worse game too, because they're pushing the fucking agenda. So yeah, it's not even about wanting hot females. It's about like what comes with a hot female versus what comes with a ugly female. Games with ugly females are going to be worse games, and it doesn't even have anything to do with the female design. It's the overall ideology that's going on there. Ugly females is a marker of, by and large, a bad game, unless you've got some gameplay reason for why a female is ugly. Like, that's the thing. If a single female is ugly in a game and there's a good reason for it, yeah, it can still be a good game. If you're making every female character ugly, it's a fucking agenda, and the game is going to suck too.
people, they can't actually engage with that discussion at all, so they resort to calling people gooners and saying, just watch prawn. So you can only then reasonably conclude that people...
Okay. That's interesting because you were talking about the degradation started when with furries, but true, it kind of felt like that around when you were no longer socially allowed to call out furries is when things went beyond comfortable really fast. It's not, again, it's still not about the furries specifically, and don't make me defend furries, which is not what I'm doing here for the record, but it's not about furries specifically. But I do agree with what you're saying there, that once it became, and again, I don't know why the model glitches like that, once it became verboten to talk about certain groups of people, whether that's furries or trannies or gays or anything like that, once they, like, that was a sign that they'd captured the culture at that point. But yeah, they captured the culture. So yeah, it's not about the individual groups. It's about that's when things were really starting to go to shit because they'd taken over at that point. Like, once you're not allowed to criticize things, it means those people are in charge. Wait, I don't think I sorry, I apologize for my anti-Semitic comment there. I'm sorry.
people gooners and saying, just watch prawn. So you can only then reasonably conclude that people that say that are intellectually incapable of engaging with a nuanced discussion in this manner, so they run away from it like that. And or they're the ones who are so gooner minded that they can't even see a topic related to character design without making it, sexual, and accusing other people of doing what they're actually doing internally via their own projection outwardly. And it's like, okay, look.
I wasn't aiming for that, but then I saw the joke there and I'm like, yep.
I get it. You want to defend the Western AAA devs and the Western companies for doing this to women for whatever reason. They want to defend that stuff, but they're like nervous to admit it. So they, in a roundabout way, try to just call other people gooners as they defend it. It's a very weird, pathetic thing. Well,
thanks, Punch.
You see that time and time again
Thanks,
when stuff
Punches.
like this comes up. Let's check out what the Cyberpunk Edgerunners subreddit is talking about this.
Oh my
collab.
God.
We've got an example of David Martinez there on the left, which
not as bad as the others, but still looks not so great. Man, I can't look at this.
Example of David Martinez there on the left, which, interestingly enough, as a top response points out, Lucy looks manlier than yeah, what's going on with that?
Yep.
I don't know, but take a look at that for a few more seconds and we'll go check.
Yeah. They look like men, and he looks like he likes men.
Check out the other top responses. And here we go. So we got Lucy looks like they gave a random dude her body and hairstyle. It's not just me, right? Response reading, definitely not just you. Showing a picture here where on Twitter people were comparing, Lucy to Canon Lucy. Canon Lucy gif saying, I'm sorry. In post-production, I think I may have said that too quickly. My apologies. I was saying Canon Lucy. It kind of sounded like I said Canna Lucy. Canon Lucy. All right, continuing. David literally looks like the shawarma meme. Lol, they all ugly as hell.
Yep.
This guy held nothing back. Just they all ugly as hell.
Yeah.
No, I might have gotten suckered into playing Woowa, but this ain't working. Even non-Woowa players are finding finding it hideous. Lol. What do they do to my girl? No. Awful.
Right?
Just absolutely disgustingly awful. There are ways to do a collab, like with the accurate models from Wuthering Waves and maybe canon extra content. And then there's this. Wait,
as much as I hate the censorship, it's always entertaining to see people whine about the well, not whine makes it sound, but yeah, complain about the censorship. I get it, but it's just funny that like people try to get spicy. And again, I want people to be spicy. I wish YouTube was not eating chats, but it amuses me when someone's like, yeah, they eated all my chats. And yep, sometimes when spicier content comes up, someone's like, yeah, it ate all my chats. Lucy is Lucas, yeah.
This isn't just a poorly executed mod. No, it's an official collab which was announced. This collaboration deserves a circle in hell. Sheesh. To be honest, any Edgerunners collabs after the Woowa collab are going to be scrutinized heavily for quality and faithfulness. This Apex collab is being rightfully scrutinized because who the hell even are these people? And then a discussion similar to what we talked about earlier. For example, this user says, I think they might be some select Apex heroes that are given costumes to look like David, Rebecca, and Lucy. I don't think they're supposed to actually be the characters. Rainbow Six Siege did the same thing with Ghost in the Shell and Resident Evil. Response reading, quality still matters regardless. The other user then responding and saying, well, given that the characters still have to look recognizably like themselves, it's not surprising it's jarring to see. They're dressed like cyberpunk characters, but have the body shapes and facial structures of their own base characters. Besides, translating anime characters to game models with realistic graphics does not usually work in the first place, mainly because anime is heavily stylized to begin with. A good example is the Persona collab in COD Mobile. Sure, you can tell they're supposed to be the Phantom Thieves, but since COD has a more grounded and realistic art style, the Phantom Thieves all look uncanny. With that other user then leaving the final response that reads, I'm not saying the style has to mimic the anime look. I completely understand and I'm already aware that it's unattainable in certain graphical styles. What I mean is that this is low effort. I mean, Lucy literally looks like a man. They really couldn't feminize her features even a little bit. Those sort of things are what I'm referring to when I say quality still matters. And like I said earlier,
also, it's a female character cosplaying too, so it's wild they're saying that they couldn't feminize their features a bit. Like again, there's already a problem there if they're just sticking that on a existing character that's that ugly already. Should have just had the costumes and not the character.
well, it then takes you to the next part of the argument, which is, well, why are they making their characters look like this? Why are they making their female characters look like this to begin with? Which, as we discussed, is something certain people really never want to even talk about and pretend like it isn't happening. And one more quick response here to close out. As a non-Apex player, that is absolutely comical and horrifying. If Wuwa can keep the tattoo accurate, why can't Apex? And for anyone curious, here's an example of Lucy and can keep the tattoo.
These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles.
Too accurate. Why can't Apex? And for anyone curious, here's an example of Lucy and Rebecca from the aforementioned Wuwa collaboration.
Yeah, those are just actually the characters. Good job.
There you go. And people are really loving
You can
this
just do
for
things.
other reasons than simply the character design.
I guess
which I'll
unless
give
you're
an
Western
example of
devs.
now. As this post from Wuthering Waves Guide reads, Cyberpunk collab's actually insane. I downloaded the game just for this collab, and I played the story for Cyberpunk for the past 4 hours, and I just want to say how brilliant it was, honestly. This did not feel like a money grab collab at all, and honestly gave a lot of closure to the story. The amount of dedication that went to this collab is actually insane. I was going to stop playing after finishing the collab, but now I have second thoughts. Never would have thought this game would bring back so much emotions in me about Cyberpunk. With the top response that's a little bit more critical, reading, I think that the general impression everyone has is that the models and the story are absurdly well done, while the monetization aspects are kinda bad. Response reading, well, it is a gacha game. Unfortunately, that's just how things are in the genre, though I hope Kuro does better in the future. And that's the latest. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hit that next one. Then we'll probably get back to the music and call it a night, probably. It's a shorter stream, but I also started later too. Yeah, man. That was rough. All right, let's check out the next one. The Chuds won. Cool.
Gamers, chuds, ladies and chuds. There are lady chuds too, actually. That doesn't really work.
Well, yeah.
Whatever, you get the point. The point is, we're gathered here on this lovely day to talk about another performative corpo who, as they say, found out. Apparently he got fired. This is what people are saying
wait.
in the news.
If this is the guy I think it is, I fucking hate this guy. He's only crossed my timeline a couple times or whatever, but yeah, I think I might know of this guy. God damn. Obsidian used to be freaking so cool, and they have not been in a long time. I hate it. Thanks.
Found out.
Is he one of those like guys who like hates white people and shit like that? I don't remember. Anyway, we'll see.
Apparently he got fired. This is what people are saying in the news. Now, you might recall Matt Hansen of Obsidian for his numerous virtue signals.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one of those types. Before we talk any more about Matt, though, it was only around 1 month ago that apparently this Compulsion Games community manager, Pikachu Lita, had also been laid off from her company. She's the one who was like making disparaging remarks, if I recall, about white people and Asian people, and also talking about how much she hates gamers. And I think there was another screenshot as well where she was bragging about being
Oh, you think he got his wish? He wanted to get replaced because he's a crusty white man. That's hilarious. I hope they replaced him with an actual white supremacist, because that would be fucking funny, man. Like just with an albino white supremacist.
in the industry, saying something like, I'm not going anywhere. And then,
Oh,
like,
wait. A black albino white supremacist. Let's go.
I said around a month ago, we find out that apparently she did get fired. And so, returning to Matt Hansen and Obsidian, we see a similar sort of thing here, where a performative virtue signaler with a lot of hubris ended up actually apparently getting laid off. And so, let's take a look at this. Post from our Kotaku in action says, Matt Hansen is among those who were laid off, citing this tweet from Chris Avalone that says, this is incorrect. Daniel did not post anything along those lines, and Daniel's a good
Shiny
guy.
Pokemon Uncle Ruckus, yeah.
And really put his shoulder into it. The developer who posted it was Matt Hansen, and yes, he was laid off too. Top response saying, is Matt the same guy who worked on Avowed? Response reading, the one and only. Another user saying, the racist one who happily said he wanted to replace white workers with
hate
non-white
gamers,
ones
yeah.
purely
Yep.
based on race. I always find it hilarious when people like Matt Hansen think they're so tough and brave for making their performative virtue signals, as if that exact same rhetoric wasn't already permeating throughout the entire AAA industry. Like, oh,
Ooh, I just had a good idea because I was looking over at my stream. Again, the model is scuffed. We'll fix that. I might do the next model in the retro anime style I was messing with for the post-apocalyptic thing I'm just starting. But yeah, we could do totally different art style. This was more the simplistic style that I based off something I saw Skybrow's doing. But yeah, that's again fun thing about AI. Sorry to tangent here, but yeah, you can just like I have multiple different styles I've built and experiment with, and I'm liking this one. It's fun, it's clean. But yeah, we could do retro anime as well, like that one I was messing around with for the new project. But yeah, we could do retro anime. We could do this. We could do one of the other art styles as well. Again, I don't know why this model's so scuffed. But yeah, no, that's cool. I might do retro, clean retro classic pirate version. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, there's so much room for experimentation.
wow, bro, we've never heard that one before. Good job. You're so original, Matt. And then these corpos end up making complete modern audience slop. The sales are horrible, and eventually they get laid off. Even despite the propping up from ESG capital firms, they still end up eventually finding out, as we've been seeing occur more and more, especially post-COVID boom. And so, that takes us to this comment. I hope owning the Chuds was worth it. Obsidian in general was hit pretty hard with layoffs, and it might not end here.
Can you get an AI to create a library of interpretable body language patterns and have it emulate one's natural mannerisms while talking when put on a design? That's a lot to take in, potentially. I think I get what you're getting at. It would have to be like a player somewhat similar to that one that Leaf's doing, but with a lot more AI stuff going on in the background. But yeah, that's interesting. So I don't know how you do that in real time easily. A little bit. I think I get what you're talking about. But yeah, it would have to be a collection of like shorter clips. You might have to, I'm not sure you could do it just off clips. It would have to be rigged a little bit. Feed it a series of videos. Again, you're gonna have trouble, like, because these are videos. As you can see, the movement is always going to be the same. So you couldn't do it just off this. So you could do it maybe potentially off a couple shorter clips. Like you could do, you could have a static breathing. I don't know. I definitely don't have the skill for it, but it's an interesting thing for sure. It does get the noggin jogging. Like there's potential there, but it might not be possible, at least at present. But yeah, it's interesting.
It's over. The self-sabotaging hate towards your main customers, the con of taking high wages and long dev times to deliver slop, the forced ideology nobody needs or wanted in their
a lot of
products,
training,
the delusion of fighting capitalism.
And
while
again,
benefiting
I
from
think it would be hard on a like on a lightweight system. You're gonna basically at that point you're talking total local training, and like it's gonna take a lot of local compute. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to build like a whole LoRa. You're talking basically like a movement LoRa, and yeah, that's gonna be like it's gonna be gigabytes probably just to get so yeah, and you're doing voice and using multiple body parts. I don't know. It's I think it's daunting, but I like the idea. And you might be able to do something similar and more lightweight, though not as perfect. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting idea.
But it's all over. Fafo. But let's return to the OP screenshot for a second.
You like
Clearly,
daunting?
this
We'll
was
do it then.
responding to someone,
Do
right?
it.
Because Chris Avalone had said this is incorrect. So why don't we take a look at what the full context here is? And then after that, we'll suitably close out the video by taking a look at some of Matt Hansen's greatest hits. Yeah, really aged well. For the former, that takes us over, not there actually. Hold on a second. Right here. There we go.
If you were among the worthy, you can just do things. You can now.
It said,
One of you got it now.
Obsidian did have layoffs. Way to go, Microsoft. Okay, let's not pretend Obsidian's been doing great work, though. Some of their games, not so great recently.
Again, I liked Obsidian back in the day.
Like, come on. It's so easy to just blame the higher ups.
Just do things, yeah.
Time in AAA. Oh, it wasn't really their fault. It was their fault. Look, Microsoft has issues for sure. Absolutely. I'll gladly criticize Microsoft. But that doesn't mean Obsidian gets a free pass for their work and the bad jobs that they've been doing on some of their more recent games. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous toxic positivity that continues to permeate through the industry. And I will make a caveat. This part is not so much the toxic positivity as much as it is the lack of accountability. Both are two big issues in AAA, but I digress. We're here for context. Let's continue. So the person Zero Omega linked to a separate tweet from this person that says, pretty sure Daniel, art director, tweeted openly about refusing to hire straight white men. I hope he never works again. Which takes us to the Chris Avalone tweet that we've discussed already, where he said that's incorrect. Daniel did not post anything along those lines. The dev who posted it was Matt Hansen, and yes, he was laid off too. Learning the Law tweeting about this, saying this reads like it would be a joke, but the fact that it's not, like, it's crazy. Okay, it is a joke, don't get me wrong, but it's based off what he literally did say. So let's check this out real quick. Matt Hansen, art director for the game Avowed, has been laid off from Obsidian. Matt was known for his fantasy of being replaced by black people since he thinks there are too many crusty white dudes in the industry and wishes to retire and live in the woods. He finally did it. Good job, Matt Hansen. Round of applause.
What a freaky looking dude, too.
Ew, okay.
Yeah.
Disgusting images on the left.
On both. Disgusting images on the right, too.
Well, this sucks. I lost my train of thought. I think I was going to say congratulations to Matt. Round of applause for Matt. Something like that. Anyways, as mentioned, let's take a look at some of Matt Hansen's greatest hits now. So prefaced in this tweet from Daniel Friedman says, congratulations to Obsidian Games art director Matt Hansen, who reportedly got what he wanted today when Xbox eliminated 3,200 positions, including his.
Horseshoe theory again. Yeah, exactly. He can't want to live in the woods. I want to live in the woods, and I don't want him living in the woods near me. I don't even want him thinking about living in any woods, much less my woods. But no, I don't even want him thinking about living in the woods. Thanks. I hate it.
And we see a tweet here that Matt had made that read, this is the one people keep citing. Reminder to black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews or job advice. My DMs are open, and you will always have my priority. We got too many crusty white dudes in this field. Please let me help you replace me one day. I want to go back to living in the woods. You gotta love how he also capitalizes black and intentionally lowercases white, which, again, is something that corpos
Bigfoot
love to do. It goes back to what I said earlier about
it's worse when individuals do it like that, though, because again, I'm not defending it because it's a bullshit practice, but like they say right up here, AP style will continue to lowercase the term white. But yeah, so basically, if you're, as much as I hate journalists and don't want to defend them, and I'm not, they should just write in a sensible way. It's literally in their style guides that you capitalize black and do not capitalize white. So yeah, I mean, that's actually top down direction there, not individual choice. Still bullshit.
How People like this act like they're so brave and tough by doing things like that, and they have like some of the most powerful institutions and organizations backing them in that rhetoric. AP, literally AP, the Associated Press,
They
wrote this,
racist?
and they're not
Yes.
the only mainstream news outlet to do such a thing either. But here's an example. Why we will lowercase white. AP style will continue to lowercase the term white in racial, ethnic, and cultural senses. This decision follows our move last month to capitalize black in such uses. We consulted with a wide group of people internally.
Wait. Unfortunately, it's buried 2 things in, but I'm still gonna do it for the meme. What kind of people? Worth it? Again, I still need to fix all of these, but I love that I can do that now, and I love that I can set that up so freaking quickly. Like, again, amazing freaking software. And maybe we keep the glasses, even though it's a super janky animation there. I think we keep the glasses on for a bit. It's fucking fun. I need to fix the animations on that, but yeah, I love mixing the memes too.
And externally around the globe, and considered a variety of commentary in making these decisions. Yeah, sure. The variety, by the way, is basically all people that have the same hive mind as they do. Then they essentially repeat the exact same thing here, but in the context of why they're going to lowercase white.
Yeah.
They elaborate on that here. We're not going to read the whole thing. Let's check out like the first paragraph, though. There was clear desire and reason to capitalize black. Most notably, people who are black have
You need an animation where you're shooting a flock camera. It's a little complicated. I mean, I could do it obviously, but yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I'd rather just do something similar to Leafs where you shoot at the viewer. That's a good one. But again, I'll probably be rebuilding this whole thing in possibly a different style like we were talking about, and with like, now that I understand a little more of what I want from it. Did you use Fugi Tech? No, this is Leaf's program. I think she's calling it Adventure. And again, I need to do a lot of work on it
cultural commonalities, even if they are
on
from
my
different parts of
versions.
the
Let's
world,
go ahead and
even if they
get
now
that
live in
away.
different parts of the world. That
It's so
includes
cool though.
shared
It's so cool. Like, you can just do emotes. It's crazy cool. Yes. It's gonna be free. The Fugi reactive version of it is going to be paid, I believe, is what she was talking about. Need a magical girl transformation? Not a bad idea, actually. I mean, it wouldn't be magical girl, but yes, a transform would be pretty cool. Have to work out the kinks. Again, these are all on my end. Her stuff is super smooth. I just didn't fully understand it as I was putting it together. And also there are newer versions, although again, not going to blame that because she had smooth stuff days ago. But yeah, it was just, I need to prompt better for what I want. I hadn't worked with it before, so I didn't know exactly what it would look like. And I do think there's a little bit of glitchiness. Like, I don't know why there's the doubling up, but yeah. You thought Adventure actually uses Fugis, but yeah, you don't even do stuff. I mean, you should do stuff, but no, Fugi. There's nothing. A Fugi is meaningless. Like there is no such thing as a Fugi. Fugi Reactive is a system that uses GIFs, and so this is very similar. It uses GIFs or WebMs. Like, you can translate it to WebMs and still use it, which is really nice because it's much more lightweight. But yeah, so basically there's no such thing as a Fugi. Fugi is a system that uses GIFs. And this does basically the same thing, but in different ways. But yeah, so you can use the same files. You can use the files that you use for Fugis for this. So in that sense, yes, it can use Fugis.
of discrimination due solely to the color of one's skin. There is at this time.
Yes, and that was my computer. Leaf killed my computer. That was funny. Like, literally, it crashed my computer.
Less support for capitalizing white. white people generally do not share the same history and culture, or the experience of being discriminated against because of skin color. In addition, we are.
I love the irony here. I love that white people don't get discriminated against based on skin color, so we're going to discriminate against them in like how we capitalize things or whatever. And who the fuck cares? I don't know what discrimination has to do with whether or not you capitalize a word. It's insane fucking commie gobbledygook.
Global news organization, and in much of the world, there is
What where you get lost is, well, where quality gets lost with file type conversions. It doesn't. GIFs are fucking stupid. GIFs are fucking stupid. Like, I've ran them side by side. Again, my current model is scuffed, and that's my fault, I believe. But yeah, no, the files look like this is clean. Again, outside of the animation shit, which is not the fault of the format or the program, this looks fucking clean. Like, yeah, it's like six times smaller than the GIF version of it, but you're not losing quality. GIFs are just stupid. Okay. You're basic enough not to even see the difference between GIF and PNG. Those are different. Those are different use cases though too. You can't animate a PNG. Like, PNG is going to be a still image. GIF and WebM and everything can be animated.
considerable disagreement, ambiguity, and confusion about whom the term includes. This is an extremely disingenuous and manipulative framework that organizations, and activists, and all these sort of people like to use. Oh, there's no such thing as white culture. That's a lie. That's just not true. And then they'll turn around and say, well, okay, but white culture is intrinsically linked to white supremacy, so you can't support it. And they try and just lie about this stuff and manipulate people in this exact manner over and over and over again. And then on top of that, they also have complete double standards as well. And actually, if you skip down to this paragraph, you can see I literally called their next line because I've dealt with people like this.
I will say, again, this is super scuffed. I do love my idle animation. The idle animation works aside from the end where you're moving, where it's moving too much. But yeah, the idle animation is really good. Huh, I wonder if part of it is it seems to be trying to sync because it comes in at a different point. I can't, if there isn't, is there a option here? Whoops. There is not. That would be interesting because it seems to be trying to sync since is that the start of the video? Is that the start of the video? No, you can see it jumps to different points. So it's trying to time sync. So if you have different lengths of videos, honestly, I don't know why it tries to time sync, because you're generally not going to have motion capped stuff anyway. That's really weird to think about. Like, it shouldn't do that. I haven't even seen that alert. It looks like Tony Down Under and their viewers just joined. Say hello. Hello. How's it going? I guess that's a raid. I haven't seen that alert. Thank you. But yeah, it's that's interesting. There should probably be a option added to turn off syncing, because I don't think there's much point to it. Based on how, I mean, it could be, but if you build it right way, but it should be, well, sorry, not the right way. If you build it a specific way for that, syncing makes sense. But if you're not motion capping to the model, Tony Raid, heck yeah. Again, thank you. But yeah, if you're not building to sync, you need an option to turn it off, because it might be cleaner going to the starting frame. Have lots of much shorter sequences.
A long enough period of time where I know what they do. I know what their next move is. And you can see right here, for example, they say, capitalizing the term.
If you were to make it from scratch, you'd have all those hand wavy gestures be only on button press or some sort of automated system. Yeah, I could see that. You could that's a good point. You could have a more neutral stance and then automate certain hand gestures based on certain behaviors like you were talking about. So maybe it wouldn't be quite as hard. You could do something similar to what we have right now, but have those go off at certain key points triggered by other points. You could do something like that probably.
Is done by white supremacists, risks subtly conveying legitimacy to such beliefs. So suddenly, if you capitalize white because you want to push back, you want to be the counterculture to organizations like this and their manipulative rhetoric, they're just going to label you a white supremacist for being counterculture to their lies and manipulations and gaslighting and double standards. It could even be simpler than that. You could have someone that capitalizes black and white and whatever else, and they're still going to get mad and say, "Oh, but you can't capitalize white though." Again, double standards that they try and justify with a manipulative, corrupt, and disingenuous framework. I could go on and on.
Label them black supremacists. Hey, don't eat. They're not well, some of them are black supremacists, but like most of these people pushing this shit are not black. They're just anti-white. So they're hope you're having an amazing stream. Thanks. Yeah, we've been having fun. We got a new model here. As you can see, it's pretty scuffed. We were playing with some new tech. I can build it better. But yeah, no, we're having a good time, and I do like a lot of it, and we will continue to improve. Imagine even being here. Hi, how many times could you pretend to be surprised at this kind of thing? Oh, thank you. Yep, work in progress. After the first 10,000 times, yeah, it gets a bit old. But like honestly, I don't think you have to act surprised. Like I look at all this shit and it still surprises me too when you see it. Well, surprise is not the right word, but yeah, it's like okay, it still just kind of gets you like, yep, that's the thing.
About that and break it down even further, but you get the point. So let's go back to Matt Hansen, who, if you recall, we got to that AP article because he was one of those people that loves to capitalize black and lowercase white.
Of course.
Very typical guy like that. Over on Blue Sky, another one of his greatest hits was reposted to Twitter, where he was responding to this person, Hamlet, that said, "Pronoun selector independent of body type was something I tried to push for excuse me. I tried to push for before leaving WoW."
Then what's the point? And also look at that frickin' profile picture. Of course. Oh, and it's Blue Sky. Of course. Ah.
At any rate, I think it should essentially be table stakes for new character creation.
AX Count, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Welcome.
100%. It's no secret that I do like androgynous characters, but people like Hamlet and Matt Hansen, these people are so lazy, bro. These sort of performative virtue signaling,
what's the point?
corpos, these activists, they're so lazy with this stuff. Like, oh, we can put a pronoun selector option in the menu. Wow, we're so great. 100%, we should do that. How about you actually make like a compelling character that subverts the expectations of the reader?
Again, all the woke shit aside, I hate when they add stuff in there that detracts from readability of the game. So like if your profile selector is independent of the gender or whatever they were talking about there, I forget the rest of the sentence, but if your pronoun selector is completely independent from the other things, it just becomes weird and messy. Yeah, what is that? No comment. But yeah, there's no point. And it's like one example I always go to is the Baldur's Gate 3, where because there are also body types and they're unlabeled, so it's like I forget if it's numbered or lettered. I think it's like A, B, C, D or something like that. So you've got like and some of the characters, speaking of androgynous, are pretty androgynous. So it can be, especially like when they're in armor or something like that, it can be really hard to tell them apart. So basically you've got male, female, and again, this is like, why did you do this? Because it's clear what these things represent, but for woke points, you did it in a way. Oh, yes, I'm not saying it's not a good game. Like that is, I will defend Baldur's Gate 3. It was a woke game, but it was a good woke game. It's the rare counterpoint to that all woke stuff is trash. Like Baldur's Gate 3 was woke but good. It was a very well done game, and like there are issues, story issues, writing issues, and it kind of fell apart towards the end, as I understand. I didn't get through the entire game. I want to go back to that at some point when we have a better computer. But yeah, so yeah, there are issues with Baldur's Gate 3, but it was very good. It was very good. It was very thematic too. It felt like a fantasy RPG dungeon crawler sort of thing, which is what you want from that. Like, it did what it needed to do with some woke bullshit added on there, but that did not destroy the game. So yeah, I will defend Baldur's Gate 3. Some people on our side of things want to act like it's a shit game because it's woke. Nope, it's one of the rare exceptions, and it's a good woke game. But yeah, what I'm getting at though is it's also one of the worst character creators as far as clarity goes, because you've got body type A, B, C, and D, and they're completely unlabeled, even though they clearly mean male, female, and like buff male and buff female. Like, like it's so frustrating. And they added that in afterwards. They used to just have male and female. Like, they changed it from the beta. So yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. It was nothing about the quality of the game overall. It's that it was the stupidest freaking character creator. That specific part of it. It was the stupidest freaking gender select ever. It was good. It wasn't in your face. In some cases it was. Act 1 freaking pissed me off, the like Druid Grove shit or whatever. Like, you have let all the illegal immigrants in or be an evil bitch. Like, they were pushing stuff. Like, it could have been worse, but I was pissed off when we got to that part. It's just like, this is supposed to be a role-playing game, and you're clearly pushing people in one direction. There's one right answer here, which is not how you're supposed to do things. There's a very clear argument to be made for excluding the troublemakers that you're supposed to feel bad for. Like, it's pretty funny. Hey Velasco, how's it going? Vivid full frontal crotches for no reason at all during random character gens. I don't even remember. You can defend Baldur's Gate, but not the the bear. Yeah, no, there were some. And again, the mindset behind that, like the mindset behind that was the worst part. Like, why cheer that on? Like, why use that as a sales pitch? Why include it in the game, and why use it as a sales pitch? Very, very sketchy.
Or the gamer and the character's identity in a way that's actually interesting and has like actual lore and nuance and character building, actual depth. Just putting an option in the menu, it doesn't mean anything. It's, again, just like the most lazy virtue signal.
Hey, Eva.
And lazy attempt at forcing their worldview onto other people. How about you put in actual effort? How about you actually write compelling characters? But they don't. They make modern audience slop over and over and over again, and it always comes off so shallow and hollow. Because to these people,
Paramora, thank you for the follow.
It really is. It's like, identity to them is very shallow and hollow, but they act like they're so intellectual about this stuff, and you can clearly see by the way they actually write these things and go about it all that they have a very archaic and rudimentary mindset. And yeah, I understand that they were talking about like a player character customization.
Oh,
my point.
When they focused on genitalia, I forgot that part. Yes, that was another weird part of character generation. Man. Yeah.
Still stands, and my point's about a broader.
The other aspect, and this mostly I just found funny because I like when the woke get mad, but Baldur's Gate was the one that got pissed off that they included so many character options and everyone played basic bitch white male adventure or something like that. Like, they got so pissed off that people were using the wrong, quote unquote wrong options when it came to designing their characters for their role-playing game. Like, people were choosing wrong because there were too many white dudes. Good, just taking care of the little one so you actually awake for your stream for once. Basic human. Yep, basic human.
Scope. My point is about like the AAA industry overall, and how you see people like this put out slop like Tosh from Veilguard.
Oh, yikes! You tried to make WoW characters in Baldur's?
I'm non-binary. They make this non-binary character, and it's like the most horribly written nonsense.
And that's
ever.
awful looking.
And it's because they treated Tosh just like a character to check boxes on. Oh, we're so great. We're adding this representation. And they never actually made the character meaningful in any way.
Yep. Disturbing.
It's like with people like this over and over and over again. It's just checking boxes, virtue signaling, trying to push people to the political side that they're a part of. Anyways, I could go on and on about that. As a matter of fact, I did. I actually went on about that for like another 2 minutes, but I'm cutting that out of this video. It's a bit too much. We'll leave it there. So let me know what you think, cycling back to the main topic about Matt Hansen finding out yet another
Good.
person like that has found out. I'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the latest, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Only thing I will say is I wish he'd been fired for his stupid opinions and that, instead of just because they laid him off after the fact. Like, it's still funny, but yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, peace on that one. Let's go ahead and jump over to Grumpy Whiskers here, and then we'll do Lady Wasabi, and then probably call it a night. I'm getting tired. And again, I'm excited. I'll pull this up and we'll close this one. I'm excited to get again, some of that stuff we watched earlier got me all excited. I was already had some stuff cooking for AI stuff I wanted to make, but yeah, seeing some of those like fight scenes and stuff, I'm just like, this is cool. This is cool. And I want to finish up that art style I was working on. I'm looking forward to perfecting that, or perfecting, getting it to where I want it to be, getting exactly what I want out of it. And again, I might use that style or something similar for my model as well, because again, that's a really cool part of this as well. You can stylize the avatar however you want as well when you're genning it up. You think I pretend to sleep? This is slander. Watch the entire company completely fail. They deserve it at this point, which is unfortunate. Again, I like it. They made good games, but it's been a while. That's good lore though. Yes, I pretend to sleep. We'll go with that because it's funny. Thought that was Ember. It is Ember. I'm pretty sure. He does cameos in a unique way, so this is probably going to be Ember. Let's see what we got here. Where is yeah, we got Ember in there. All right, let's hit it. And let me make sure we're at max quality, or at least, again, you could go higher, but it would cause stuttering, so 1080 is enough. Just want to make sure we're not losing quality.
You are now connected.
I wish I didn't have to sleep. Ooh, that's cool.
Directed. Signal stable. Heart rate normal. Dream state active.
Neuralink when? Prompt with the left brain while getting 1 hour polyphasic sleep session. Damn. I do want to start prompting by voice. I just think that'd be kind of cool for style reasons, but probably typing is better. Powerful lighting effects. Yeah, it's going cool, doing cool stuff already. And I need to look for it because this was a teaser there. We've got an anti-government pirate terrorist remains at large. Huh. Who could it be? See you, Chris. Nice. Very cool. Hey, very cool. How could Nines do this, though? This is really cool. And there we go. Ooh. Grumpy, you showed some of this. This came together real nicely. Like, the style was freaking dripping here. The strays. That was amazing. Nice slow shot there too. Nice. A little pulsing. Heads down, glowing in the blue. Every street feels deja vu. Digital ghosts behind their eyes, trading. Yep, Grumpy Cooks. Perfect lives on perfect screens. Sleeping wide awake in dreams. But I can feel it calling. Hey. Somewhere past the city lights. Every warning says slow down. Every camera tracks me now. Every system wants control. But I can hear my heart. That's good. That's good too. A lot of people mess up vehicles. Like it's not super hard, but a lot of people just aren't paying enough attention, and the vehicles don't look good. Like that's a good motorcycle. Well, cyber motorcycle. It just works.
One more step.
Yeah. Juju's always doing like cool stuff in Grumpy's vids. Super active. Looks like Tron a little bit. Once again, I say it every time. I really like how Grumpy does cameos where he changes everyone. Like that's how I do it. That's how I think it's a good way to do things, where you don't just bring like their exact reference in or something like that, and you change it up a little bit. I've actually done a cyber Juju as well. Banandroid Juju is what I had nicknamed mine. But yeah, very cool. Looks really good. Grease Monkey Juju. Dude, the style is amazing here.
Signal lost. Rooftop shadows, engine fire, running faster, climbing higher, static breaking in my head.
Unique to your own universe versions, yeah. Powder Juju. Oh, that was an accident. We don't talk about Powder Juju.
Then a spark cuts through the noise, and suddenly I hear a voice. Not a message, not a screen, something real beneath the dream.
This is really good.
Every warning system back.
Every tower paints me black,
Every system draws the line.
but tonight the sky is mine.
One more leap,
Oh,
one more chance to feel alive.
yeah, you got the cyberpunk feel so good.
Alive, still alive in the neon light. The edge, where the signal fades from sight. Alive, still alive in the neon light.
Yeah. Very cool.
Connected,
Suspected,
infected.
Damn.
misdirected.
Maybe we're not running away. Maybe we're just trying to break free.
A heartbeat, a moment, a memory, a spark.
Keeping the anime levels of details, yeah. Again, and that's one thing I like about this sort of style is it's super easy to well, I shouldn't say super easy obviously, because even just getting the style is tricky, and then animating it is still, but it's still difficult to do correctly, but still animates super clean. Like it's no, I didn't. I must have missed it. I'm sorry. We can go back. But I wasn't calling out at 4:30. Oh, because we're not there yet. You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun, Wasabi. I'm gonna tease you on that one. Yeah, no, we haven't seen you yet. You're not here yet. But yeah, no, this style works super well, and if you can keep it consistent, it animates super clean too. It's just satisfying to look at. Oh, who's that? I don't know. No clue. Let's go on. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. It's Wasabi. Lady Wasabi. Yep, Louisverse is the channel name, and Wasabi is the character name.
Neon dream.
City stream,
Chasing something in between.
no escape.
Yeah, no, it looks good. It's dang good.
Pulse,
Against the tide. The edge. The edge. Of reality.
I remain at large. Dang, that's a cool one too.
Reality tonight. Still alive in the neon light.
Yeah, that's real cool. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. I like that a lot. Good work as always. And I will keep praising you until you realize that you do cool shit, Grumpy. Because I know you don't always think that, but no, that's really good. You always get the style right, and you do unique stuff. I like it a lot. Big fan. Keep creating cool stuff. Hey, thank you, thank you. I still need to do a lot of work on the model, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Again, we'll probably go with a different model, but now that I've learned a little bit more about how the program works, but yeah, no, it's cool. I like the potential. We will do better next time. We'll go back to a classic pirate, like I said, maybe in like the retro style I was messing around with, the super clean retro style. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun, and you can do cool stuff like um we'll do and again, I know it's the wrong hand. These were quick gens, but yeah, we got the salute. Again, I'd probably have that for a type 2 one, so I can talk while saluting. Like, you can just hold the salute forever. But yeah, anyway, you got that. Either that, or I'd make it shorter so it doesn't take up as much time when you're doing that. We've got the my heart goes out to you. I need to fix that as well. But yeah, pretty cool, but again, loses it on the glow effects there. It doesn't chroma out correctly. Can't wait till Chud Tech public release. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do cool shit and pretend to sleep. Do cool shit and sleep. Yeah. Oh man. And we got the yep. This one is super cool but super rough too. It needs a lot of work. And then I can pull out a gun too. And do the what kind meme. I love it. All right. Then we put the gun away. Have AI sleep for you. That's a good point. And then we get rid of the glasses too. Plan cool shit while pretending to try to sleep. End up only with circular thoughts. No, here's the thing. Yeah, boop. Here's the thing. I wish I could sleep. I wish I didn't have to sleep. But I do. So when I do try to sleep, I wish I could sleep. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Looking for blood. And then I like this one. This is probably the cleanest one, because the others are future is now gamers. But yeah, this one's super clean. Blue light filtering glasses. I usually have I have flux, which turns blue light way down. In this case, I turned it off for so I can actually see colors, because otherwise I'm colorblind at night if I have flux turned up as high as I usually do. So yeah, I don't have the blue light filtering now, but I often do. Made the sensible chuckle. I did. I love it. Let me whip that out again. I love it. once again, like that could be a hold too. Like I could have that loop and then I could talk while doing it. So that could be a looping one as well. So many options. Yeah, you can just keep going. Like you can, like I said, you can add chaining emotes too. And she said the next version is even better. I don't know what exactly she changed, but I think they chain more. So we'll have to see there. But yeah, no, it's really cool. Again, I need to fix the jank on this model, which we'll do a whole new one. But yeah, smell some lavender oil. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Reverse psychology on your biology. Right now, again, I got kind of mauled the other day. So right now, like the discomfort in my arm was keeping me awake yesterday. Leaf lives on another level. Yeah, I need to learn the dark arts she was mentioning. I want to do some vibe coding myself. Salt water and sunlight on waking. Yeah. We like those. Anyway, let's go ahead and get in here. Wait, let me back. Okay, here. All right, let's hit it.
Funny thing about the end of the world is that nobody notices when it actually starts.
Style already, that eye
One day,
and
we'll make
sky.
this world a better place.
But right now, we've got a war to win.
All right, listen up, team. You are approaching target area in T-minus 10. All units ready.
Gear up, brothers. Eye sharp, heads down. You die out there, I'm not filling out the paperwork.
What a treat. As always, love the style.
If the shadows swallow me whole, I'm going down fighting. Tears like rivers, hard in chains, but I'll hold the line.
If the weight is crushing down,
Damn.
Lord knows I'm trying.
Ah. Great style.
'Cause this faith is all that we cling.
Yeah, this faith is all that we cling. If the storm is tearing through,
I'll kneel in the wreckage.
no escape, no surrender now. It's fight or it's gone. So I'll lift my broken voice.
Have fun, boys.
We got a lot of people in here. That's cool.
In the quiet of night.
'Cause this faith
Damn. This looks sick, and this environment reminds me a little bit of like Diablo. Song is great as well. They always are, yeah. Crazy good.
is all that we cling.
And as always, I love to call out the anachronism here. You've got like just all the different styles mashed together is really cool looking.
Faith is all that we cling. I'm going down fighting.
Hey.
I'm going down fighting.
Epic. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'd already seen this because this was actually the like the hover. When you hover over the thumbnail, it's us there too, which is really cool. Oh man. Like, and I don't think you can even pick that. That's just what got picked. But yeah, it just showed all of us as a group. Very cool. And I always love my ship too. Damn. And we got like Cyber Nightway there too. Very cool look.
I'm going down fighting.
Yeah, everyone looks so cool there. Oh, again, the frickin' style, man. I love it. It looks so good, and it's just so unique too. Like, yeah, the stylization there. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And I look at the
It's an airship. Keen's got an airship. Frick yeah.
sky, will weep, I will ache, but I won't let
Ooh. Damn.
No surrender, no breaking my word. I'll face the fire, I'll face the sword. Holding the line, I'm holding the line. I will bend, I will fall, but
Nice. Hey, speaking of, we got Grumpy in there. We got a lot of people in there. Dang, very cool. Ooh. Ooh, that's a cool bike. That's a real cool bike. Frickin' hover bike. Bloop.
Rain on my face, but heart still commanding.
Hey. Hey.
I will weep, I will ache, but I won't let it break.
Going down, I'm going down, fighting.
Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Every tear, every scar, I give it my all.
Fighting through the fall.
I'll look at the sky.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not giving.
Very cool.
I'm going down fighting.
I'll stand till the end.
And I look at the sky.
Faith as my shield.
On you
Ooh.
I depend.
I'll stand till the end.
I look at the sky.
I will weep.
I will leak.
I won't
Absolutely badass.
let it break.
Going down. I'm going down fighting.
Till my
Hey.
last breath I fight.
Very cool.
Until I hold
Very cool.
your light.
Heck yeah. Very, very cool. I will drop that and then I will catch up on chat here. All right, let's see what we got. Using voice cloning could go a long way on the spoken parts, but there's a whole ethical legal can of worms. I'm not sure you need it. But yeah, I mean, you could do more with the stuff there if you wanted. Edgier skybrows. Hey Chaos, how's it going? Yeah, no, that was real good. Hey Chemico, how's it going? Trauma, welcome. Yeah, no, that was dang fun. Always fun. So much aura farming. Yeah, there's a lot of aura farming going on there. You need to work on visuals more. Yeah, yeah, no, it's fun. Again, and I'm feeling super inspired. Hopefully I still got to work on the models, and then I also want to get started on some test gens for the project I'm thinking of, and hope I can do some cool shit too. Got to do more solo projects. But yeah, like I said, that popped into my head, and seeing all this other cool stuff makes me really want to do good on that. I think it'd be fun. That elf dude with the headphones looked cool. Wonder who he was. What? No, you're not biased. There were a lot of cool cameos in there, including yours, Kura. Do cool shit. Absolutely do cool shit. Oh yeah, I'm pretty tired. I think I will call it there. Thank you for watching, everybody. I should probably be back tomorrow. I'll have more time for everything the remainder of the week, since again, someone asked, what, you got mauled? Yeah, I got bit by one of my dogs while trying to separate them. They decided to start fighting, and so basically I'm not really going to be able to work. Oh man, that's it'll be fine. That's just a natural thing because it got traumatized, but like it's swollen again, not like in the bad way, not in the oh that's gonna need care, but just in the it got freaking messed up. Bam, my hand's all swollen. But yeah, so I'm not going to be able to work this week, the remainder of the week. So I will I'll have more time, so I should be streaming tomorrow. Have you watched the Krovax video? No, I have heard of it. I think that's the one Skybrow's retweeted, but no, I have not seen it. Always do cool shit. Yes, exactly. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for presumably enjoying it. There goes pretending he's going to go to sleep, but he's just going to keep making cool shit online. No, I'm going to make a little bit of cool shit. I want to, because I want to get some gens going because they're so freaking slow with the unlimited mode. So I'll probably, again, I don't know if I'll get some style going for the classic pirate and see if there's something I like that I can get a start on. Or maybe I'll just test gen like that picture I posted, or another picture in that style. Like, so yeah, maybe I'll gen a couple of pictures. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some gens going, but then go to bed. And like I said, hopefully my hand already feels better than it does yesterday. But yesterday I didn't really sleep much because the discomfort was not great. But yeah, I'll get some gens going, then maybe watch some anime, then actually go to bed. Yeah, and yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the Hero High thing. Might rewatch Edge Runners at some point. I'm still this will shock no one. I'm rewatching Gurren Lagann at the moment. And God, the model is so fucking jank. I'll fix it. Again, I don't know what that one is though. But yeah, he will be awake for 5 more hours. I will not. At least I hope not. Pick it up and do things, guys. Yes. Yes, absolutely. What? It's getting jankier too, I think. Anyway, we'll be fine. Stop this slander. I'm going to bed soon. Actually go to sleep? Yeah. Gotta watch Edge Runners? Yeah. What was the other one I marked down? Oh, I think Ghost in the Shell was mentioned too, so I might have to rewatch that at some point too. But yeah, like I said, I'll get some gens going. I'll probably watch Gurren Lagann episode and then sleepy time. All right, thank you for watching. Let's see. I probably don't really have anyone to raid on Rumble. Let's see if there's anyone on YouTube. We should find more people too, but for now, it is what it is. Oh, hey, Cindy's on. We will actually send people over on. Please be patient. I am female. What the fuck? What is going on here? So yeah, let me close that down. Bro, let's see. Can I drag this over? Will that work? Yeah. Bro, okay, that Zoom doesn't work though. But yeah, the hat says, "Please be patient. I am female," and the shirt says, "I hope you have a nightmare and shit the bed," with like a rainbow. That is deranged. You can stop watching anime before you sleep and stay awake. Maybe you will have more ideas when you watch and stay awake. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we will raid Cine there. And but yeah, that is a freaking great outfit. I wanna before I forget, let me also I want to change OBS like scene layout, because yeah, especially with the new reactive, well, it's not a reactive, the new model, whatever you want to call it, avatar, the chat is conflicting with me, and as you can see there, it's conflicting with what I have up on screen. So I might do what other people have done and actually make this screen a little smaller so I'm not over there. But anyway, I want to do that. I also want to fix my mic. I realized while listening to it that I did the streamer sin of having my audio be absolutely ass. So I want to do some more filters on the mic so it's not as poppy. So yeah, I wrote that down, so hopefully I don't forget. Cinebeer is live on Rumble. I know that's what's pulled up here. I don't know when the timing was that was, but yeah, that's what we're doing. And I am going to Raider. Yep, there we go. And let me see who's live on YouTube as well, if anyone. Oh, she's over there too. Okay, cool. She's dual streaming. So I guess we'll just we'll raid Cindy on both platforms. The YouTube one will be unofficial, but I'll drop the link to our YouTube people and the Rumble link to our Rumble people. Okay. All right. Where is my chat? That's not it. Chat. I lost it. There we go. Okay. Let me drop that in YouTube. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Go say hi to Cindy. YouTube. There you go. And Rumble, I will raid here. I can officially raid there. Raid Cindy. Boom. All right. Catch you guys later. Peace.
Heave away, me hearties, heave and never bend. For the right road's bloody narrow, and it never seems to end. Through storm and steel and centuries, he carried a righteous flame. Black-hearted Jack the Deathless, but the heart still feels the pain. He sailed when Rome still ruled the waves and Carthage burned to ash. Cut down tyrants by the score, left empires in the crash. No blade could keep him under, no grave could hold him long. He rose with every sunrise, still singing the same old song. Heave away, me hearties, heave and never bend. For the right road's bloody narrow, and it never seems to end. Through storm and steel and centuries, he carried a righteous flame. Black-hearted Jack the Deathless, but the heart still feels the pain. 1,000 widows blessed his name, 1,000 orphans too. He stood alone on burning decks when every soul withdrew. Gave his back to cannon mouths so children might breathe free. Took the wounds that should have killed 100